Have you ever asked Siri what's 0 divided by 0?
Never.
Oh, wow. Let me do it for you. What's 0 divided by 0?
If nothing is divided by nothing, then there's nothing to divide or divide it with, and the division never happened. So my answer is no.
That's what you wanted to show me?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, welcome back to our stupid It's of Corbin.
Oh, Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thanks on Patreon, follow us on account, subscribe, and the like button.
So do you know what ChatGPT is now?
No. Wow. What is it? What is it?
It's AI.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyways, I still don't know, though.
It's, you will in a year from now.
Oh, cool.
It's
Makes everybody's lives better.
Old
man yells at technology.
Oh, no. Isn't it interesting that I know about it and you don't?
I have 3 children.
So do I.
Different ages. That is not the same right now.
Yeah.
Hi. Today we got a video. This is 8 Indians who will change your mind about India in 8 minutes. Whoa.
What?
I'm assuming this is a novice to India, not us, probably.
Yes. I would imagine so.
So somebody who probably doesn't know that much about
Right.
India. It's like, not everybody's poor.
If you watch our 500,000 celebration video, we'll change your mind about India in less than 8 minutes.
Oh, I'll change your mom mites in less than like 2 minutes.
That's right.
Anyways, but so I don't know what like he's referring to. This is from a channel called NAZ Daily Best Videos. He has like 20,000 subscribers, but this video is apparently doing pretty well. It has almost 400,000 views in 3 weeks. Nice job, man. So let's see what changes our mind, if anything.
Let's see.
Here we go.
In India, there is a farmer who planted an entire forest in just 40 years. Meet Jadev. 40 years ago, Jadev saw that next to his home, the trees were dying, the river was flooding, and the animals were fleeing. He saw deforestation. So he decided to cut branches from the trees in his garden and put them here in the middle of nowhere. Every day, he would take his boat, cross the river, walk for 2 hours, and plant a tree next to his farm. He did this 3 months a year, every year, for 40 years. And that's how he turned this desert into a beautiful forest that is bigger than Central Park in New York. It all goes to show, if you do something small every day for many days, sooner or later,
awesome.
That's really great.
I love that.
Much.
And no, I
bigger
did not
than
know that.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. We found one of the youngest
Talk about going
billionaires in the world.
polar opposites.
We found him in Rayagada, India. This is Ritesh. He is 27 years old. So how did he become a billionaire? Well, he took the biggest risk of his life. He went to an empty hotel, took over it, changed the beds, the rooms, the service, and named it Oyo Hotel. And that upgrade made the hotel go from empty to full. At age 22, he had 500 hotels. At age 24, he raised $1 billion. And at age 26, he had over 43,000 hotels and built the second largest.
Where did he get the equity to buy the hotel?
world. This is luck, hard work, and determination at the same time. When you don't let your age, background, or ethnicity get in the way, you will achieve greatness. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
we found one of the biggest kitchens
I
in the
think.
world, and they've been feeding more than 100,000 people every single day.
We've seen a video
for
about
free.
them.
Let us show you the Golden Temple. This temple is made
We've
of
been there.
real gold. They got floors that look
We've
like
eaten
this,
there.
ceilings filled with crazy designs, and a huge pool all around it. But the best part of this temple is actually hidden away deep inside, and it's the kitchen. Here, these guys wake up at 4 a.m. every day to cook over 2,500 kilograms of dal. 1,800 kilograms of rice and over 5,000 pieces of bread. They serve it on this plate for free.
Beautiful
thanks to
place.
volunteers and donations. These volunteers give their time and money to the Golden Temple because they believe that every human being is equal. This religious place is important because it doesn't care about your religion. It cares about you as a human.
Yep.
The Golden Temple doesn't just have
Six
walls of
are
gold,
amazing.
but people with
Amazing.
hearts of gold. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
In India, there is a woman who opened an entire bank for the bottom 1% of women.
Wow.
I'm Chetna. I started the first bank for village women in India.
These women were rejected from normal banks just because they were poor. So Chetna gathered them up, taught them interest, capital, and finance, and opened the first bank in India by village women.
Wow.
for
Great
village
job.
Women. They have ATM cards, digital wallets, and even biometric logins. After 20 years of this, her bank has more than 170,000 account holders, loaned over $50 million, and helped many poor women start their business. Chetna should be a national hero because her bank saves the bottom 1%, not the top 1%. Because banking, finance, and access to money should be a human right.
We need to
See you tomorrow.
go to war against the 1%.
In India, there is a painter who paints not with a brush, but
With his
a
penis.
typewriter.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm Gurumurthy. I make art on typewriter.
That's awesome.
Gurumurthy used to be a banker and art was his hobby. His paintings were nice, but unsuccessful until he had a crazy idea.
Why don't I use typewriter for making artwork?
But it was
Innovative.
a lot
I like it.
harder than he thought because
yeah.
typewriters have no erase buttons. A little mistake means you must start over. But he continued and he created hundreds of artworks only with a typewriter.
Oh my
that people
goodness.
loved. Because of this, he retired from banking.
Good
and
for
now
him.
He's a full-time artist with a typewriter. Gurumurthy is an example. If you want to stand out from the crowd, you gotta do things
That's
differently.
unbelievable.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. All right, this is crazy. In India, I found a guy who makes tiles out of polluted air.
Hi Rajdeli, I'm Tejas Siddharth.
He is a material designer who wanted to solve air pollution. How? By capturing the pollution carbon in the air and putting it inside tiles. First, he collected tons of carbon from factories. He processed it in his lab. He mixed it with other materials. He made it stronger, sent the final materials to artisan factories, and made it into art by hand. The result is this tile. It comes with zero waste, zero pollution, and 1 day worth of clean air. Imagine
Fantastic.
This
Great.
guy's invention is able to make the air less polluted and put that pollution in something that is useful for the world. If
Magnificent.
this guy succeeds, we all succeed. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. In India, I found an inventor who makes children toys out of cigarettes.
Hey Nazdeli, I'm Naman Gupta and I found a way to turn cigarette butt into gold.
3 years ago, when Naman was taking a walk, he noticed that he couldn't even take one step without
This is
stepping on a
great.
cigarette butt. So he did something about it. He collected tons of cigarettes and ran experiments to come up with an organic formula that can turn these filters into white cotton in just 2 days. He built a huge factory and started paying people money to collect cigarette butts and bring to his factory.
Great
It gets
idea.
turned into cotton to make pillows, dolls, and chairs from cigarettes.
Brilliant.
By now,
How does he clean
this
it?
cigarette cotton is tobacco-free and very safe to use. Genius!
That's
You
awesome.
can change the world just by
Magnificent.
collecting cigarettes.
Wow.
See you tomorrow. In India, we found a farmer who saved thousands of lives using his tuk-tuk ambulance. And guess what? He's not even a medic.
Hi,
I am Karimullah. Everyone call me Ambulance Dada.
Dada lives in a place with no hospitals. So when people get sick, he volunteers to drive them on his bike and bring them to a hospital all for free. He saved thousands of lives this way, riding more than 50 kilometers over rivers, bad traffic, even bumpy roads where a normal ambulance cannot go. After years of doing this, he saved up enough donations to build his own Ambulance Dada hospital so everyone can be treated immediately and on the spot. Also for
Fantastic.
free. Guys like him are the reason humanity is beautiful.
So he got the
That's why
donations, and rather than
see
save
you
it for his own
tomorrow.
purposes, he just reinvested it into the love he has to take care of people.
That's awesome.
Those were fantastic.
7 of those were great.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the billionaire was in there.
Me
honestly.
neither. No clue.
I don't like. He had hotels, but like all the other ones were like all inspirational and like doing stuff for humanity.
Right.
And then he made hotels, and he's a billionaire. One, I don't know how that changes anybody's mind. Everybody knows there's rich people everywhere. Like,
I'm not impressed.
Maybe the fact that
I'm
he's
not
just
impressed
young.
with billionaires.
Billionaires shouldn't even exist.
I-
But that's not what the video was about. The other ones though were all really, really
Magnificent. And yes, had no idea.
Yeah, like I don't know if it like I would call it change your mind, but
No,
I call it like 7 inspiring Indians who are
Yeah.
changing the world.
Yeah.
Like because they
Those are individual stories. That's not about India as a whole.
yeah.
Yeah, so the title is a little misleading, but boy, based on the title, way exceeded my expectations. Every one of those, except the billionaire story, were magnificent.
Yeah.
The first bank for poor women,
Yeah.
creating a forest for just 40 years of
Obviously
planting, taking carbon and making tiles out of it. Just,
the ambulance.
yeah, magnificent.
Artists.
Wonderful. Restores your hope in humanity. These are really good people.
The cigarette bud thing is crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, it makes sense
Great.
because obviously I think it's cotton inside the butt of a cigarette.
Most of them are.
Unless it's
Or
not
kind of.
filtered, of course.
Yeah.
But most of cigarettes have the filter on it. It's just I'm guessing he's found a way, obviously, to clean it.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's absolutely disgusting because it
Oh,
has
yeah.
the tobacco and all that other rat poison that's whatever in cigarettes that goes through it, and then obviously it's on somebody's mouth. Who probably has mouth cancer, and so like there's an entire cleaning process that they've obviously figured out. I would love to actually learn more about like how they do it all because that's absolutely incredible. We should have more people like that, like that because there's cigarette butts everywhere, and I'm glad.
One of my biggest pet peeves
Yeah.
is the way I'll people drive and just throw their cigarette out the window. Anyway,
Yeah.
those were wonderfully inspiring people.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about that guy. What innovation and a cool thing to do to make art from
Now he's a full-time
Typewriter.
artist, which is absolutely amazing.
amazing.
Living his dream. Probably never wanted to be a banker. Probably wanted to be
Yeah,
an artist.
wanted to
Now
be
he
an
gets to do
artist.
art his whole life, and then the last guy just being selfless and wanting people to get help.
My favorite part of that story is after all of the donations, he obviously was saving and saving and saving. And rather than use that money on himself, he just put it back into expanding the dream he had of taking care of people. Wish doctors were that way. More doctors need to be like that guy.
Well, more probably are, but it's the health industry that also is the biggest issue.
Yeah.
At least in America.
Yeah. I'm talking
Capitalism.
specifically about America.
Big pharma. America has its own issues, obviously, with
Yeah.
healthcare, as everybody knows. But yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Great stories. Love to see more inspiring stories.
Yeah. That was
from
encouraging.
around India or other places because that was amazing.
Yep.
If you have any other videos that we can react to, please let us know what they should be. Down below.
Juice!